leave a message after the tone.
Hello, this is Mariah with Berkshire Hathaway. I had an appointment to come take a look at your house today on Finch Court at 6 o'clock p.m. Just wanted to give you a quick call and make sure that still worked for you and confirm that appointment. So give me a call or shoot me a text and just let me know if we are still on. Back to my channel. Right now I'm on my way to a for sale by owner appointment. I'm going to meet with this FSBO, take a look at her house, give her some tips on what she can do to get her home ready to sell, and really just get to know her and look at her home and hopefully offer some advice and hopefully have the chance towards the end to lead the conversation in a way where I'll get to chat with her a little bit about our company and myself and what I can do to get her home sold and what sets us apart from other agents and other companies. When I called her to set this appointment up, she did say she is going to list the home, but she's not quite ready yet. She's still in the process of getting the home ready to sell, so that's where I offered to come by and give her some tips and whatnot. She is planning on using an agent. She just said she just put it on Craigslist to just kind of test it out and see what would happen. It does look like she's very overpriced based off of what I saw. Of course, I haven't seen the home yet in person, so we'll see if my mind changes. Before I get there, I'm going to just study the comps that I have pulled up and look over them and see what her house is going up against. And I also made this little packet here for her. That's the property, and this is just filled with comparable homes and properties that have recently sold, what's competitive to her that's on the market right now, all numbers that I found on the multiple listing services, as well as a few other little informational handouts talking about like what we'll do for her, our marketing plan, why she should list with us, all the places we're going to put her home when we list it, and all of that. So that's this appointment. I got it from cold calling. It was a very easy, simple call, and I'm gonna go head over to the house now and take you guys with me, let you know how it goes. I did call her this morning. The first thing you guys saw was I called her to confirm the appointment. I always do that because sometimes if you don't, you'll show up and they have totally forgotten about it. She didn't answer the phone as you saw there, but I ended up texting her, and then she texted me back saying we're still good for today. So I'm gonna head out, head to the other side of town. That's where her house is at, and I will keep you guys updated and posted as I go along, and we'll see how this appointment goes. The goal for this appointment is to establish myself as a professional, so show up a couple minutes early, dress professionally, look like I know what I'm talking about, come prepared. I'm prepared with my numbers. That's really all that matters. And I changed my jacket. I was wearing a jean jacket earlier, changed into a blazer because I thought this made me look a little more professional and put together. So yeah, that's just my goal, is to establish myself as a professional, someone that she can trust. And then of course, just ask her a lot of questions and hopefully be the first agent to get into the door and get her committed to getting it listed before she decides to list it with someone else. I just got out of my appointment with the for sale by owner. It went really well. The seller is in the process of packing up all her stuff. She's got a lot of stuff in the house. She's picking up and moving to Vegas, getting out of the rain, and I'm honestly a little jealous because that sounds awesome. Even though Oregon is a great place to live, love it here. Basically, I just showed up at the door and shook her hand, introduced myself, and she and asked her questions about her situation, where she's moving, why she's moving, found out her motivation, just kind of got to know her a little bit for a few minutes, and then I took the lead and asked her to show me around the house. And then as she was showing me around the house, I just asked her questions about the house improvements she's made, just things about it, and all of that good stuff. And then at the very end, I pulled out my comps. I said, hey, here's my numbers. I'd love to list it for you. Here's what we can do for you. Was able to actually talk to her about that. And because she already told me up front that she is open to listing it, it was a much easier conversation than if you're working with a FSBO or meeting with a FSBO who is set on not listing it ever. And I think we got along really well. And she said that she is going to give me a call in a couple weeks and talk about listing it if it has not already sold before then. I really don't think it's going to sell before then because it is currently a little overpriced. So we're going to have to work on that. But that it went really well. Right now I'm going to write her a thank you note and get that in the mail ASAP. And then while I'm out and about, I'm going to drop this other CMA off at another for sale by owner lead that I'm trying to work, that I've been talking with over the phone. Just because this for sale by owner is on this side of town, and while I'm away from my daughter, I'm trying to really maximize my time while I'm working and like do as much as I can while I'm working and while I'm away from her, so that when I am with her, I can just give her my full attention and focus on her. So maximizing my time, dropping this off at a FSBO, and that was it. The FSBO appointment was super easy, and I'm about 99% sure after this conversation with her that if unless something happens, we will be getting the listing. So thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna end this vlog here, and I will see you guys in my next video.